In this video, I'm going to show you how the emini S&P 500 is telling us the S&P 500 could make a new all-time high. On the screen here, I got the emini S&P 500, and this chart here, I have indicated all the major all-time high before a correction. Okay, so right, these are basically all-time high, and then got a little bit of a correction before it move up again. And this is the most recent all-time high that was made on February 19, 2020. What I want to show you is the fact that when the E-mini S&P 500 future print a all-time high during the overnight session, the market will follow through in some future point in time during the day session. It will take out that all-time high that was made in the overnight session. Okay, and it has occurred through the years that I've been monitoring the futures and the market itself. So now, I'm not saying this thing is infallible. Anything is possible. Nothing is guaranteed. Just because it did that in the past doesn't guarantee that it will repeat in the future. Okay, so we're just going on probability. So far, the probability is very high that once you see an overnight all-time high, there is high probability that during a day session, that all-time high will be taken out. In other words, a new all-time high will need to be get printed during the day session to take out that overnight high. Okay, so here's what I'm going to show you. If we go back here on September 21st, on the right here, this chart here does not have the extended hour prices on it, and this one does, okay, on the left. So you could see on September the 21st, 2018. Let me zoom this in here. This is the regular day session all-time high on the 21st. It printed 2,946 and a quarter. Right, during the see here is the 21st. So during the overnight or the extended hour session, okay, the future actually went higher, went above that. It went to 2947, so 3 ticks above this all-time high. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, it means that extended hour, the future printed a new all-time high, which will eventually get taken out by the day session. And here come that day session in May of 2019. It took out that high. So right now, if we take a look at the February high, and let me zoom that in. So you see, I even marked it up here that the overnight all-time high is 3397 and a half. The day session that printed on the 19th, okay, that's on the 19th. This new all-time high is in the night session following the 19th. Okay, on the 19th, it closed at 33.93 and a 3/4. That's the all-time high for the ES. During that night, the night session, it actually printed a little bit higher high, okay, with a new all-time high at 33.97 and a half. So again, it's similarly to the September. It printed that and it sold off. Now it's coming back up. So the chances are it's good that it will most likely going to come up and tag that all-time high and put in a new all-time high. Also, the other thing is I want to show you this area here. Let me go and zoom that in. Okay, now let's take a look at this date here, which is November the 15th, 2019. You can see that this high here is higher than this high. So again, the overnight session or the extended hour session printed a higher high than the daytime session, a new all-time high. You can see that the future eventually took out that high and put in a higher high. Same thing here on this particular day, on December the 2nd, 2019. You can see that this high here is higher than this high. So once again, eventually the future took out that high because it went to a higher high. On this day here, January 3rd, 2020, you can see that the high here is also higher than this high by a margin. And you can see it eventually took out that high by moving to a higher high. So right now, we're essentially looking at this high on February 20th, 2020. This high is higher than this high. This is 220th, this right here. So we will expect this 3397 and a half going to get tagged when the S&P come up, fill the gap, and start testing the all-time high. This is one piece of data that indicate high probability that the S&P 500 will make a new all-time high. Now again, it's not a guarantee. Just because it happened in the past doesn't mean it will happen in the future. But it is a data that indicate a strong probability that it will take out the all-time high. I hope you find this video informative. Give it a thumbs up and share this video with others. And if you have any comment, post them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.